hold on. I know. That's screwing around. There we go. Oh, here comes Boo Boo. Here comes Fritzy Boo Boo. I think anybody's joined us yet. It is the afternoon on a weekday, huh? Sorry if I'm too close. I'm just trying to see if anyone's there. Yeah, good, huh? Is that good? You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Yeah, he's another laying down video. So I don't think anybody's there yet, but I just wanted to come on and just kind of talk about. We have him a TikTok account, and I don't think we're gonna keep it anymore. We've been getting so much brutal hate on TikTok that it's been unreal. Like, it is severely just awful. And I'll post some of I took snapshots of some of the comments. I've had to filter so many words and phrases on there, like weird stuff I never thought to combine. So I just went through comments and I made a list of certain words and phrases that people were using. Animal cruelty, selfish, this is hateful, this is torture. It's just been really brutal. So I don't think we're going to keep that anymore. And honestly, we do get it on Instagram and Facebook, but not like this. I had to block over 600 people in the last 2 weeks. They see this one video and then comment that he needs to be put down, that he is just suffering and he's in hell and you're monsters, and just so unreal from one video. And then today I found somebody commented on one of his videos. There's a lot of positivity too, don't get me wrong. People that love him like you guys do, who follow him and know his story. But she commented, when I see a video of him and someone's saying negative things, I stand up and I report it, and I'm like, what video of him is she talking about? So I did a search and I found this one nut, I don't know who she is, making a video of him. It's the video where he's opening one of his presents and he stands up and he's having trouble, which he does when he stands up, don't get me wrong. But he struggles to get up, and she plays a small segment of that clip and then is like, this is abuse and you need to know when a farm animal is done. And I'm like, well, first of all, he's not a farm animal. He lives in our living room, so he's family. And so you got to be careful. I got in trouble on TikTok because they messed with Papa Bear just too much, and I started correcting a few people. And I just repeated their stuff back to them and said, well, you need to cook and fry him already. It's his time. And I said, well, why don't we cook and fry your kids and see how you feel about that? But I called this woman stupid, and that got me in trouble. Of all the things I said, that was the least that I thought was going to get me in trouble. So the account's almost banned because I had to correct a few people. But this is even before the most recent stuff that happened. But it's not slowed down. So yeah, so she's just going off about Hampton and treating him like he's some farm animal. We know he has pain. We've been managing it as best we can. for a while. But I mean, when you see him, this face, and you see him, I mean, look at him. He wants his piggy juice, and he wants to eat. He wants to get up. I can't stop him sometimes from getting up. Does he struggle? Yeah. He moans and but he's done that for years. I mean, that's nothing new. He always growls when he stands up, and so that's nothing new. But we're managing it. He's got 2 vets, the mobile vet, and then there's one in Ohio. Like, they come out once in a while, so he's under care. Vet Cassie, Dr. Cassie, we haven't heard back from in a few weeks here, but there were 4 key factors that she looks at for animals, and he didn't check any of those boxes. It was, are they eating? Are they drinking? Are they comfortable when they're laying down? Their overall demeanor. I can't remember what the 3rd thing was, or the 4th thing. But he didn't check any of those boxes. So would a farmer put him down? Yeah, they probably would. Most people, most places would have given up on him by now, but that's not us. You know, if he were fighting every day to get up and he couldn't get up, he wasn't eating, that's a different story. But he's fighting, and so as long as he's fighting, so are we. That's just how we feel, and I know a lot of you feel that way too. And regarding, I don't want to say too much, because we're just going to move past the most recent events, but having a piece of cake for the first time in 3 or 4 years, that's fine. We don't feel guilty about that. I feel guilty that I didn't give him more pieces, honestly. Like, the next day I'm like, should I give him another one? And I didn't, and I'm like, maybe I should have, but he doesn't have urine scald. I know you've seen the color on his belly. That is from that week he got back from the hospital, and he couldn't get up, and he had to lay in his pee. We changed his blankets the best we could. It's not like we can just pick him up and move him over. But when he rolled, we pull some out, put some new ones in, but that's the discoloration that you see. His skin's not burnt. It's not even stained. He's just his fur. I'll get you some more in a minute. That's the last one, buddy. I'll get you more in a minute. I forget what the other thing was. We're just feeding him crap. We're not. If you were following with us, you know that week he came back, he wasn't eating anything, and that scared the crap out of us, because we know that's a big sign. I know, I'll go get you more. I know, be patient. See, I mean, this is his demeanor. I know it's hard to see him all by myself. I had to prop you up on a chair, but he wants more piggy juice, huh? So we were giving him whatever he would eat. We tried everything. I mean, we took your suggestions. We called the vet. We took their suggestions: applesauce, baby foods. No vegetables would go in him. He wouldn't even put it in his mouth and spit it out. He just wouldn't take it. So the only thing he would eat was a chocolate chip cookie. So that's what we were giving him, because he had nothing in his belly for 2 or 3 days. So when he started eating that, my God, it was like tears of joy. So it's not part of his regular diet, as some have suggested. So he's doing as good as he can, and we encourage him and we fight for him, and until he stops fighting, we keep fighting with him. So he's just not there yet. Like I said, a lot of people would have given up on him by now, but there's just something special about this guy. I don't know what it is. Even from a piglet, he was just so curious, just so happy, so calm. We took him, and then a few hours later, my little brother was there, and he was like, oh my God, he's so easy to handle, so adorable. So we actually went back and tried to get another one, and he fought us he squealed. He was unhappy. We couldn't keep him still in our lap. Hampton just laid there. He was like, he knew, like, this is the good life's about to start for me. And ever since that day, he has been very appreciative of every day that he's got with us. So he's 5, and they, a factory farm pig, they don't get to live that long very often. In our heart of hearts, we were thinking, oh, Baba, we were, praying and hoping we would get to like 10. I think Esther was around that age, and we looked to her for a lot of inspiration and ideas and just hope. But the reality is, he may not make it to 6, and that was a hard truth for us to say out loud. That most of his life is probably behind him and not in front of him. So that was a hard truth. Just to say out loud, that was difficult for us. We had a lot of tears that day, but until he stops wanting to get up, until he stops wanting to eat, we're here for him. And what you see on our videos is what you get. The way we talk to him, I get a lot of comments on the baby talk that we do, or at least that I do. But that's just you can't help it. When you see him, you just can't help but get into that little, like you're talking to a baby. He's just, I don't know, he brings it out of you. I don't know what it is about him. He just has this quality, and it has brought so many people together, so much love out there for him. And I don't know, we met some of you are just so amazing. I mean, all of you together, you've been just wonderful. But there are some of you that really shine amongst the stars just a little brighter, and we never would have met you if it hadn't been for him. We had no idea there was a pig community and that they were so awesome. And the amount of support that's come out over this last little hiccup on social media, it's been just pretty unprecedented. To know that so many of you are behind us. We're not used to that, neither of us, individually and together. We're not used to having people back us. We're usually just the two of us pushing through the crowd, fighting our way for everything. Beg, borrow, and steal for every scrap that we get. And it means a lot to have you guys behind us. So I'm sorry. I know I'm ranting. I just wanted to do a quick little video, just address some of that stuff. I'll post some screenshots I took of the nasty comments that we've been getting on TikTok, and as bad as they are not the worst ones we got. I know John posted about a guy, and me, I've been blocking, like I said, over 600 people. So when I saw this comment, I just brushed it off as another, hating lunatic, and blocked them before thinking it through. John's always thinking about, how can this hurt me? How can this hurt us? How can it hurt him? And me, I tend to brush a lot of nonsense off of just like it's, nonsense. So when we got that comment on TikTok, where a guy said, if you don't put him down, I will come there and do it for you. I have your address. Okay, another crazy in the crowd. I didn't think to save any of that, just screenshot it. I don't even know if I reported it, because after you block, you have to report, then you have to block. And then on some of the platforms like Facebook and Instagram, you have to delete the comment, and it's a lot. So when you're getting over 600 of these, it was just, my mindset was block, block, block. So when you block on TikTok, it erases their comments too, which is kind of cool, but in this case, it kind of screwed me a little bit, because of that. So I didn't even think so. But now we're being much more vigilant if we get anything like that, we're screenshotting it, we're saving it. Nothing else has come up like that. That was such a weird thing for someone to say. I don't get it. And then I don't watch a lot of lives from that sanctuary. I think I watched one a year ago when Hampton got taken by that person, because I thought, oh, this is a helpful chap, but I don't watch a lot of them. I forget where I was going with that, but oh yeah, so it's not the first time people have been saying that they have sloughed us off, making those generalized comments without mentioning a name. That was everyone's big thing. Nobody said a name. Well, okay, he said one of those. There were 3 points he made, and if you said just one, okay, that's pretty general. But those 3 specific things, there's only one it could be. You know what I mean? So don't give me that. Oh, I didn't say a name. That's nonsense. Other people, everyone picked up on that. But apparently that's not the first time. Like I said, I don't watch them, so I don't know personally, but that's what people have told. They've also said some things like that they're not really gay-friendly, which, again, I don't know because I don't watch. That's just what people have been telling us. So, what are you going to do? We're not here to be liked or loved. We're just here to show this guy. That's our whole point. We say kindness is king. We mean that more for them than we do for people. We're not big people fans. More about kindness to animals and the kindness that they can show you back. That when you have a pig, it's not like a dog. I mean, they're like dogs in a lot of ways, but then they surpass dogs. Dogs love you no matter what. They're happy to see you when you come home. But pigs, you have to earn that. Hampton, he's always happy to see us, but there are times like when we had to do the trailer, that first time when someone came here and we couldn't get him in, like he wanted nothing to do with us for like a day or two. He was so mad at us. It's like you have to earn that trust, and when you get that trust back, you get that love back. It's unremarkable. And if we hadn't had him, we would never have known that. He's just given us so much. So I'm sorry, I'm rambling again. I gotta get this boy some juice. So thanks everyone for listening. I'm seeing all your comments here now. But that's really all I wanted to say. So you guys, oh, look at all of you. Oh, there's so many of you. You guys are awesome. You guys are just something else. Your comments, you're so supportive and so loving. So, well, all right, that's all. I'm sorry. I don't want to take up any more of your time. But, thank you. Thank you for everything that you do for us, what you do for him. We love you guys.